Well, first, another Abrams. Look, the defeat of an American Abrams tank from an ATGM. A Russian drone is also watching the action. You can't see everything very well in the video, but there are photos for verification right in front of you on the screen. In fact, A. Bradley was also burned next to it. You will realize that these photos haven't been online yet. This is a new American tank that burned down on the battlefield. That's 31 Abrams in total. Ukraine has already lost 3. I showed you all 3. They have 28 left. Well, that's if they're all operational. You know, I think that there are 3 at most for a house. Probably these 3 pieces were just knocked out because you must understand that the Abrams sent to Ukraine were old modifications assembled in the last century. In general, there was an assembly there for sure. There are probably a lot of defects. Something broke, something was in the warehouse, I don't know how many years. Well, suddenly they're making this machinery run, and of course there will be lots of breakdowns, and it's not just the Ukrainians who are adept at manufacturing this sort of charade. Just like that, 3 tanks show up on the front line, and 3 tanks end up destroyed. Moving on to the armor-related topics, let's shift focus to Russia. Now, let's discuss the T-14 Armata. Russia's latest tank, the T-14 Armata, isn't being used in the special military operation because it's too expensive, according to the CEO of the state corporation Rostec, Sergei Chemezov. We've already gone over all this in the Telegram channel, which has already got over 3,000 comments in just a few hours, you know. And the most popular comment I noticed was, why did we even need this type of tank? Let me explain. The thing is, drones have essentially reclassified tanks as mobile artillery. You have to realize that no one uses armored columns for assault anymore. Tanks are now essentially used as a sort of taxi service to bring assault units to the front line, get them somewhat closer, so to say, and drop them off so they can disembark and then go on the offensive. Because of drones and various anti-tank weapons, which you've seen a lot in these materials, such as the NLAW and Javelin, that are in service with the Ukrainian army, the Russian forces tried to use armored columns in Avdiivka. I showed you this geomaterial, and the result was what?